Good afternoon, folks. My name is Mark Pinaris, and today I'm going to show you our 2011 Infiniti G37x all-wheel drive sedan in Moonlight White with the graphite leather interior and just 17,770 miles. This vehicle is being sold with the balance of the Infiniti manufacturer's warranty and does have the premium and the navigation packages. As you can see, it is the Moonlight White, which is a nice pearlescent white. Right now I'm showing you as much detail as I can. There's the HID headlights for both the high and low beam and your halogen bulb fog light. Depending on the angle that you look at this, you'll see that the color of the paint changes. It's a nice pearly white color. There are a couple of minor stone chips on the hood of the vehicle, which is to be expected of a vehicle that's been driven on the road. A little bit of touch-up paint should be able to address that. Showing you the passenger fog light and the passenger headlight lamps. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood, show you what it looks like in the engine compartment. As you can see, it is on dual gas shocks on both sides, so no prop rods to fiddle with. Nice clean engine compartment. Everything's very easy to see. Got a separate firewall for the vehicle's engine battery and the brake fluid. There's one engine air filter, there's the second one. We recommend replacing those once a year. Helps the vehicle breathe a little bit easier, gives it that nice sporty, throttly sound. Washer fluid, that's the only level that you can't see. There is an idiot light that pops up on the dash letting you know that the washer fluid is low. There's your power steering fluid, you can see the level there. There's the radiator cap, engine oil dipstick. Oil would be added there. There's the engine coolant. As far as oil changes and regular routine maintenance on the Infinitis, we recommend oil changes every 3 months or 3,750 miles, a tire rotation every other oil change. We recommend having the engine air filter plus, or engine air filters plus the cabin air filter replaced about once a year. Go ahead and close that and continue showing you the rest of the vehicle. This is what it looks like from the front driver's side offset, looking towards the angle of the car. 17-inch tires and wheels. This is the driver's front alloy. Nice sporty design. Not seeing any signs of road rash on the alloy wheel. Substantial tread life left on the tires. Heated outside mirrors. In order to get the heated outside mirrors to work, the rear defrost needs to be activated from the inside. Showing you the driver's door handle. That's the intelligent key button. This allows you to lock and unlock the doors from the front passenger or driver door. And this is the intelligent key. There's no key to take out of your pocket. No, you don't have to push the buttons on the fob. You can simply just push the buttons on the door handle. Fuel economy on the 2011 G37 is 18 miles per gallon in the city, 25 miles per gallon on the highway. And again, the vehicle has 19,770 miles, being sold with the balance of the 4-year, 60,000 mile Infiniti bumper-to-bumper warranty and the 6-year, 70,000 mile powertrain warranty. Here's your driver's side rear alloy wheel. Not seeing any signs of road rash on those. And tire tread depth there as well. Of course, I can't see the lens of the camera, so I'm not sure how good it's coming out for you. Walking around to the back of the vehicle, very, very sporty looking from the back with the dual exhaust. It is a true dual exhaust with a shared catalytic converter. Got the chrome deck lid. There's also a button up top here that you can push to be able to open the trunk, and that's what I just did. So remotely I can lock and pop the trunk. Very spacious trunk. There is a center pass-through allowing you to put longer objects through. The seats do not fold down. Here are the floor mats, the trunk mat, the trunk net. There's the Infiniti first aid kit, emergency trunk release. The trunk is on dual gas shocks as well. There's the rear backup camera lens and the discs that you see on the rear bumper on the passenger side and on the driver's side are for the rear sonar. The tail lamps on the Infiniti G37 are LEDs. They burn brighter, giving better visibility to anyone that may be driving behind you. Right now I'm showing you the rear glass. You will not see a fixed mast antenna on this vehicle. The antenna is built right into the rear glass. That's what this vertical line is. The horizontal lines are the rear defrost. The antenna that you see on the top of the roof is the satellite radio antenna. That's what the vehicle looks like from the back of the passenger side, pointing towards the front. You'll also notice the fuel door is on the passenger side. Passenger rear tire and wheel condition. Wheel looks great, and the Goodyear tires match. Tread depth is sufficient. Not seeing anything jump out at to me on this vehicle. Looks very, very clean. Looks like it was very well taken care of. And here's our passenger front wheel and tire. It's going to give you the best indication, as I do have the steering wheel turned, showing you the tread depth. Of course, I'm getting a little bit of glare from the sun behind me, so I do apologize about that. Not seeing anything on the hood of the vehicle. And there's the factory power moonroof. Not seeing anything on the top either. Can open up the passenger door, showing you what it looks like on the inside. Nice Shoto aluminum finish, giving it a nice sporty look on the interior. Automatic up and down windows for the front passenger and driver. Bose premium sound system. Bottle holder built right into the door pocket. Aluminum kick plates, power passenger seat, and there's that graphite leather interior. Most people call it black. They are heated front seats for passenger and driver. Nice deep glove box. Car smells very, very clean on the inside. Opening up the rear passenger side door. Same aluminum trimmed finish. Auto up-down windows in the back as well, which is a nice feature. Dual map pockets on the backs of both seats, with a vent in the back that allows some of the warm and cool air from the front to come to the back. There is not a separate control. You do have the ability to either allow the air to come in or disable that feature. Here's the rear seat conditions. Not seeing any signs of abnormal wear and tear. Will get re-cleaned prior to being picked up. Not seeing anything on the roof liner. No stains in the carpets aside from just some sand from previous test drives from some other customers. 3-point seatbelts in all seating positions. It does also have the latch system, which is the lower anchor tethers and top tethers for children. There's that center pass-through. As you can see, there's the access to the trunk. It is lockable. There is a mechanical key that slides out of the little remote key fob that your sales consultant can show you at delivery. And there's a cup holder built into the end of this armrest that flops down as well. It's one of the nicer color combinations, the Moonlight white on the graphite leather. Here's a look from the front one more time. 328 horsepower, 7-speed shiftable automatic transmission. So much fun to drive, very easy navigation system to use, and I'll show you some of the features on the inside as well as I open up the driver's door panel. Showing you the driver's door panel. There's your chrome door handle, brushed aluminum trim panels. You'll see a set 1 and 2 button. That's for the memory driver's seat. That'll allow you to program, again, the driver's seat, the height adjustable and electronic telescoping steering wheel, and your outside heated mirrors. You can also sync those to each individual key fob. So each time you unlock your doors with your key fob, push the start stop button on the dash. It'll memorize your settings and automatically adjust. There's the power door lock switches. There's your power mirror. Just switch to the side that you want to adjust, and then you use that as a toggle switch. Power windows for the fronts and the rears, and there's that bottle holder as well. There's that Bose speaker, showing you some of the buttons on the side panel. Here's your trunk release, emergency brake. This is the little port that you can stick the intelligent key into in the event that the battery in it dies. So what you would do is, with the buttons face up, stick into this little port, push past the resistance. It will not recharge the battery, but it will communicate with the vehicle's computer system, letting it know that it is okay to start and operate the vehicle. This button here is your vehicle dynamic control. That works in conjunction with the traction control. You always want to have this on. The only time you want to turn it off is if you ever had to rock your car out of a snowbank or out of mud and you wanted your tires to spin. There's a trunk release button, and this here shuts the rear sonar off. That's the audible beeping that you hear on the inside. You've got a trip meter reset here, your dash dimmers, where it allows me to change the brightness of the dash. I'm going to go ahead and close the door. And here's your dash. You've got your oil temperature on the far left side. There's your tachometer. Right in the center you have your odometer display, and again 19,770 miles, and that's also your information display. There's some customization that you have there, and I'll go over that here momentarily. Your speedometer and your fuel gauge. There's also an arrow by the fuel pump letting you know that the fuel door is on the passenger side of the vehicle. Now that center information display that I mentioned is opposite where the dash dimmer lights are. So you have your sheet button, that's the top button. If you push that, you can go through the different alerts. You can set maintenance reminders. This is an average fuel economy. This is digitized. Of course, all sorts of different reminders that you can set up, and you can also do that through the center display. Vehicle is equipped with automatic headlights, so you don't have to turn the lights on anymore. There's a sensor in the front of the dash and on the front of the vehicle that'll detect that it's starting to get dark and turn the lights on for you. In order to operate the fog lights though, the lights do need to be on, so if it's not quite dark enough, you will have to bypass the manual setting and turn the fog lights on, and that's the inner ring here. I like leaving it in the auto mode because I never have to worry about it. Wipers are on the opposite side, and as with most Japanese vehicles, from the off position, one click up is a quick swipe, one click down from the off position is your intermittent speeds, and then you have your variable speeds here. 2 clicks down is a low constant, all the way down is a high constant, and I won't because I don't want to dirty the windshield. But if I pull towards myself, that's the mist. Again, there is a light that illuminates on the dash letting you know your washer fluid is low if you like to use it a lot like I do. Steering wheel controls. As you can see on the upper left hand side, you have a source button, an enter button, and then volume buttons, a back button, a talk button, a phone button, and on the opposite side is the factory cruise control. I'll go over the cruise control first because that's pretty self-explanatory. So right now in the center display, nothing is illuminated. If I push this button here, cruise control is now lit, and that's right up top there. I would get to my desired speed, set, accelerate, decelerate, there's my cancel button. Pretty straightforward. Now as far as my audio controls for the volume, right now the radio is on. If I push this button here, you'll see the radio increases in volume, decreases in volume. The source button allows me to toggle between the different AM, FM, and XM satellite radio presets. And these buttons here, the up and down, are my radio presets. You can see it says preset 1, preset 2, preset 3. So that just scans through my presets. If I want to scan the radio stations, just push up and hold, and it'll stop at the next frequency. The back button is used for the voice activated navigation, and then this is here used to either place a call via Bluetooth, which you can pair up to 5 Bluetooth enabled phones per vehicle, or to access some of your information prompts as well as the factory navigation. Here's the center display. As you can see, you have two rows of buttons here, 2 rows here. Those are some of the different customizable prompts. You can access the navigation by pushing this as well, but I find that the easiest way to use it is by using the voice activated prompts, and I will show you how to use that. It's very, very simple, and again, your certified sales consultant will go over all of this with you upon delivery. Single disc CD player with a music box hard drive. So what that does is give you the ability to burn some of your music to an internal hard drive. You can create separate folders and burn that right to the internal memory. You can delete it at any point. All you do is put the CD in, and it'll ask you what you want to do. It'll prompt you right up on the main screen. Vehicle is equipped with dual climate controls. Right now you can see the temperature 67 degrees on each side. I'm actually going to turn the dial on the right so you can see that the passenger side is now set to 80, with the driver's side still set to 60. So long as this light is illuminated, the dual climate control is on. That means it allows me to have two separate temperatures. This button here recirculates the outside, the inner air, or takes the air from the outside. The mode button changes where the air will go. Front defrost, rear defrost, plus your outside power heated mirrors, fan speed, your AC on and off, your off button, and if I push this and this button is illuminated, you may see the fan speed increase. That's the automatic climate control, so what it'll do is it'll automatically compensate the fan speed to make sure that the right side of the vehicle, the passenger side, is at 80 and the driver's side is set to 67. 7-speed automatic shiftable transmission. In order to do that, you just shift down into drive, hit the gear shift selector over to the left, upshift, downshift. You can do that on the fly. Right now you'll see it's in M1 mode. That's manual 1. You'll have 7 different speeds. And if I hit the gear shift selector back over to the right, you'll see it's just regular drive. I'm gonna slap it back over to the left. Now you see DS. That's drive sport mode. If I don't upshift or downshift the gears, what it'll do is it'll shift the gears a little bit more aggressively, giving you a sportier feel. There's the heated seat switches, and it's a turn dial for the driver's side and for the passenger side. And this snow mode button gives you extra traction in snowy conditions. Vehicle is equipped with a HomeLink universal transceiver, allowing you to control up to 3 remote control devices such as garage door openers, security systems, security gates, so on and so forth. It's also an auto dimming rear view mirror, so you can see when that light is on, the auto dimming mirror is activated. When I push this round button, that goes off. When the light is gone, it will no longer dim. To turn it back on, just hit the button with the line. Got a nice sunglass holder built in, tap lights for map lights, manual retractable shade for the power moonroof, and the controls for that are right here. It's one button operation. I just hit that once and it pulls the moonroof back. If I hit that button again, it will also close the moonroof for me, and it seals it nice and tight. And if I push forward on this button, it gives me a nice vent as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the backup camera, and then I'll show you how to use the voice activated navigation system. So once I engage reverse, you can see that there's a backup camera that displays. Let me get that solid line to go away. There are grid lines. The red signifies about 1.5 feet, yellow is about 3 feet, and green is about 7 to 10. And right now the steering wheel is straight, as you can see. There's no solid yellow lines. Once the steering wheel goes off center just a little bit, you'll see that solid line. The more I turn it to the right, so too does the box on the screen. That's my directional steering. That's the direction that I'm going to travel. So what I'm going to do, the other thing I want to point out is this is the edge of your bumper. So the reason why I point that out is with a little bit of practice, you'll get very, very good at this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how clear it is and how close I can get to objects behind me. I'm going to go ahead and back up right over the curbing here. Well, I'm going to say that I'm right over the curb, because you can see the rear of my bumper. Let me straighten my wheel. Wheel straight. Let me get out and take a look. And again, perfect parking job, just as you'd want it. Can't ask for any better than that, and it's very, very clear. Occasionally you have to wipe the lens, but it's in a position that it doesn't typically get covered with snow and ice buildup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish with showing you how to use the voice-activated navigation system. So right now I'm at our pre-owned center, which is on Marmon Drive, and I'll get you up to our new car showroom, which is on Daniel Webster Highway. In order to activate the system, I just hit this talk button, and the radio will cut out and the voice prompts will start. If this vehicle has been set up for the short commands, I'm going to prompt through it, even though it's not going to give you the best idea of how easy it is to use. Because I know how to use it, I'll show you how quick it is, and you'll be a pro at this yourself. So I'm going to push that button now.
Would you like to access phone, navigation, information, audio, or help? You can push the talk switch to stop voice prompts and give a command at once. Remember to wait for the tone before speaking.
That's the short prompts. Navigation.
Navigation. Please say
address.
Address. What state?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Nashua.
Showing the matching city.
1.
Nashua.
Daniel Webster Highway.
Showing the matching
1.
Daniel Web.
105.
105. Daniel.
Calculate route.
Calculating route.
Folks, would that take 30 seconds? It's that simple to use. You have full access
Starting
to those
the route guidance to your destination.
voice prompts. And again, that gets you from our pre-owned center to our new car showroom up on Daniel Webster Highway. So I just use the short prompts, but it's that simple. The back button would have allowed me to go back. I do have customization here as well. As you can see, I can touch the screen, I can scroll here, I can zoom in, but I do not have capabilities while the vehicle is in motion through the touchscreen. I do have full access though through the voice activated prompts. So again, I think the easiest way to access the navigation system on the Infinitis, which in my opinion is one of the easiest, most user-friendly ones out there, use the voice guides, and we'll show you how to do that at delivery. All the books and manuals, 2 sets of keys, and the fobs do come with the vehicle. And again, this has been our 2011 Infiniti G37x all-wheel drive sedan with 19,770 miles being offered by Infiniti of Nashua. My name is Mark Panaris. Thanks and have a wonderful day.